Since TikTok is going to disappear, where should you go next as a creator? In this video, we are going to discuss each and every single platform that you can migrate into and which platforms should you be actually focusing on more. And I'll tell you the pros and cons of each platform so you'd know which one suits your interests. And even in case it doesn't get banned, you will need to watch this video so you'd know which platform you need to prioritize just in case something happens in the future. I know this is probably the first time for you guys to see me, and I'll tell you about me in less than 15 seconds. My name is Abdurrahman Ali. I'm a full-time content creator and a travel influencer. I have over 1.5 million followers across all social media accounts. I already have a cute silver play button for my YouTube channel, but it's a travel channel in Arabic. I worked as a digital marketing officer for more than 3 years, and I've been teaching digital marketing, social media marketing for over 2,000 students through my courses and my one-on-one coaching session. But that's all about me. Let's just get straight into the video. First platform that we can talk about is Facebook. I know you guys must hate Facebook now because of what is happening, and we probably think that Meta is one of the reasons TikTok is getting taken down. But when I tell you the pros and cons of Facebook, if TikTok didn't exist right now, it will probably be a lot better. So hear me out. Pros. Facebook is one of the platforms that you can actually monetize your content on, and it actually pays very well comparing it to other platforms. So whether you're creating reels, you're doing photos or images, you're posting stories, you're creating long form content, you usually get paid for everything on Facebook. The second thing that actually makes Facebook very powerful is how it operates as a platform. See, when you're on any social media platform and you press the share button, for example, when you press it on Facebook, it's very, very different. You usually share it with every single one of your friends on your actual feed. But when you share it on Instagram, for example, you tend to share it to a friend, or maybe you can share it to your stories, but usually you send these videos to a friend. But on Facebook, it's very different. And that is why when something goes viral on Facebook, it goes very viral. Once that video starts getting shares, it really starts to snowball from here and it really explodes. So let's just go into the con. In all honesty, I think one of the bad things about Facebook is that it really takes time for you as a creator to get paid on the platform and to get recognized by the platform. Even though you might be creating the best content on earth, but it's just not gonna give you that magic formula TikTok used to give us. Like you post a video and it goes viral. It doesn't usually work that way on Facebook, and that is one of the cons on Facebook, honestly. So you'll have to be very consistent on Facebook if you want to grow as a creator on that platform. So I know that coming from TikTok, that must be annoying for all of you guys because you can post the same thing on TikTok and it could go viral, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately, on Facebook. Jumping on to our next app in line, which is Rednote, the Chinese app that everyone has been migrating into and everyone has been talking about. Honestly, one of the cool things about that platform is that it's brand new. Like everyone is migrating there right now, and the chance to make it there is very high because there's way less competition. Everyone is starting out, everyone is no one again. So if you're starting out as a creator, you might actually have a very good chance in competing with the old creators. After the massive migration that has been happening from TikTok to people going on Rednote, they actually said that there might be monetization options coming in the future. And there will be an English version or a translated version for everyone coming from the US or across the world. Right now, the app is completely in Chinese, and definitely that's one of the cons. Honestly, the second con that I see with Rednote is actually a pro at the same time. See, there might be some kind of limited reach, especially in the beginning, because we're not familiar with the algorithm. Not everyone has migrated from TikTok to Rednote, so it might actually be a slow process to get your content out there and to get familiar with the platform. But it is a brand new opportunity for everyone who couldn't yet make it on TikTok. Everyone is getting a fresh start on that app. All right, coming into third place, we have YouTube Shorts. Honestly, I've had a lot of thoughts on YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are actually great if you want to grow your channel very fast on YouTube. That's really one of the pros that you guys can get when you post shorts on YouTube. You can grow your subscriber count very fast. Second thing is related videos. So it's one of the features that you guys get with YouTube Shorts is that you can add a YouTube video that you've created to be recommended by that same video or that same short. So you drive traffic from a short video to a long video, which usually get paid more when you drive people to longer formats because the RPM there is actually quite higher. But there's actually a huge con about YouTube Shorts, and it's the monetization. It's a joke. You barely get paid for any views on that platform. Sure, YouTube pays a lot, or it pays decently for YouTube long formats, but if we're talking verticals, if we're talking short format, which is shorts on YouTube, it is a complete joke. Like the RPM is spanning from 1 cent to maybe 10 cents for 1,000 views. It really depends on your niche. It depends where are you based. Mine, to be honest, on my main channel is 2 cents. An actual joke. Come on. So to be honest, that is really one of the cons that are bothering me with YouTube. If they fix that, it would be really huge for the platform. And the second con might be that it doesn't have that virality factor of TikTok. YouTube is mostly search-based, even though that there's a shorts tab there and everything, but still at the end of the day, it's an SEO optimized platform. Meaning is that you need to optimize every single piece of content that you upload on the platform because it will get recommended in search. So the virality concept is not very high as TikTok, for example. Jumping into our fourth platform, which is Instagram. I know a lot of you guys will probably have mixed feelings about Instagram as well, just like Facebook. But let me tell you something. Instagram as a platform to creators, sure, it doesn't pay you for views, but usually the amount of followers that you have on Instagram are valued a lot more than other platforms. Let me give you an example, right? And you have 100,000 followers on Instagram and you have the same number on TikTok, right? If you got a paid campaign, you will get paid to post it on Instagram than to post it on TikTok. So that is actually a pro for Instagram. Even though you don't get paid per view on Instagram, but your numbers really matter on the platform, especially to advertisers and agents. Second pro about Instagram is that there's already an existing platform. There are almost 2 billion users on the platform, so you won't be starting from scratch. All you need to do is repurpose all your content from TikTok, for example, to Instagram, or just keep posting on Instagram to grow that platform and maybe post twice per day just to try to increase your chances of going viral on the platform. So there's a Reels bonus program, but it's not available to everyone. If you're in the US, you might get it, and some other countries might actually get into that program, but being a creator and posting consistently doesn't guarantee you being part of that program. It's some sort of invite only, so you just need to get invited, or it's some kind of trigger by the algorithm that it just pops the notification on your profile. But it's a good thing. You're getting paid for views, but not everyone is getting paid. Not like TikTok. So I would say it's a pro and a con. So if we're talking cons about Instagram, the first thing that comes into mind is that it's extremely competitive. Everyone is on Instagram. So it's not easy to get out there to break through the platform and to go viral because everyone is posting. Like your content needs to be really, really good or really engaging to go viral on that platform because the competition is insane. The second con, honestly, is that the algorithm tends to prefer like old and established accounts or big creators. So if you're a new guy on the platform, it's not very easy for you. You need to be very consistent on the platform. You need to grind really hard for a couple of months just to see some results. So it might be a little bit frustrating for you guys to start out on Instagram, especially if you're starting from square one. But definitely on the long run, it's a very rewarding platform. So the fifth and last platform might actually be a surprise for some of you, but we're gonna talk about Snapchat. I think Snapchat might actually get a decent new amount of traffic once TikTok is banned because people will be migrating to a lot of places. And one of them is Snapchat because it has the Spotlight tab where you can post vertical videos just like TikTok. The cool thing about it is that there's a program for viral Spotlight videos that will actually get you paid. But it's not something that is going to happen once you're on the platform. This usually takes time and it's mostly invite as well. So you need to be an established creator on the platform. I think the greatest con of Snapchat is the limited amount of audience. Still not like a ton of people are going to migrate into Snapchat, but some of them will. But still the platform will not accommodate a lot of people, or not everyone actually prefers Snapchat if we're taking age range into consideration. Because at some point TikTok was just for kids and then it became for everyone. So this is something that Snapchat needs to work on, I think, if they actually want to see what happens in this inflection point. And I think the last con that I want to talk about on Snapchat is that it's not very easy to grow your audience on that platform. Unlike Instagram, Facebook, once you grind, once you put in the work, you start to grow exponentially. It doesn't work that way on Snapchat. And there's very limited engaging tools on the platform as well. So you don't really feel that connected to the creator as some other platform. If you were to ask me, guys, which platform do I think you need to prioritize? I would honestly tell you that it really depends on what you want to focus on. If you're someone who creates long form content, you can focus on YouTube Shorts and start pushing that YouTube Shorts traffic into your long form content. If you want something in between, you can try to grind on Facebook because it really monetizes everything that you post on the platform at some point. And if you're doing this for fun and you want to get like some paid campaigns along the way and everything and build a personal brand, I think you could go for something like Instagram. And the last thing I think is don't sleep out on Rednote because it might turn out to be huge and you missed the chance. If you want to know why you're not growing on Instagram, you should watch this video.